I'm delighted to be joined by Wilstone's new signing, Phil Roberts. Phil, firstly, welcome to Wilstone. How does it feel to be here?
It feels good to be here. It feels good to be back playing football. Just being in with the boys and stuff. Getting back to hopefully scoring some goals. So yeah, it feels good. It feels really good.
Let's start off where you began your career. Professionally, you started at Arsenal. Not too many minutes on the pitch, but what did you learn there?
Um, just learn how to play football the right way on the floor. I like to think I'm a technical player and a clever footballer. So I learnt most of that from Arsenal, to be fair.
And of course, you would have known Sanchez. Sanchez, what? Of course. You've kind of sort of started together, and now you're here together. Now, how does that feel to have that with him?
Um, yeah, it feels good. It feels great to have someone like a few players that you know growing up and being able to trust them playing against Billy Clifford all the time growing up, having some tough battles with him always being chirpy and stuff. But it's good to be on the same team as guys like Sanchez, who I've known for years now, and just have that trust and being in the island setup with Connor as well. So it's good to know players because that trust is there and you've played with them already. So it's good, yeah.
You spent some time in Scotland, on loan at Inverness, time at Falkirk and at Dundee. Mainly at Falkirk, I believe you scored a hat trick in one game. You scored a great goal against Livingston, which I've seen back. Was that where you mostly learnt about men's football the most? There?
No, I'd probably say the season before at Inverness, I was used to playing youth team football at Arsenal, where everything was about keeping the ball and everything was about just player development. And then coming to Inverness and working under Terry Butcher, I feel like that was like a baptism of fire because he was a great manager. He let me play the way that I needed to play, but also if I made a mistake, he was on my back. So yeah, that's where I probably learnt the most that first year away from home up in Inverness, where you couldn't get much further away from London, to be fair. But no, it was good. It was a good grounding in men's football.
You've spoken about Ireland there, and you spent time at Sligo Rovers. You've also had chances at Chelmsford, Braintree, so you've had sort of a good experience of football at this level as well. Is that going to help this season?
Yeah, massively. I think probably had my best professional season at Braintree, being the top goal scorer there on a team that ended up getting promoted that I left a bit prematurely. But no, it was good. I feel like I'm always confident that I'm going to score goals at this level, anywhere, anywhere at this level. And I feel like for me, the first couple seasons in non-league, it was a bit of like, will I be able to play the way that I like to play and be able to not just have to do the dirty side of things? And I've got full confidence in myself and my teammates that it's easy when you've got players behind you like are in this team to create chances. So hopefully I can just finish them and make a good impact in the team.
You talk about you touch on a lot actually about the style that you like to play, and obviously when you said about Arsenal and they taught you the right way to play football, and you've come into Wildstone with obviously Dean Brennan and Stuart Maynard with a certain philosophy. Of course, you were at Hemel as well. Is that a real sort of attraction to you when they got this job?
Yeah, at Hemel, playing with Billy Clifford and Sanchez, um, the freedom that we had to express ourselves was massive when we were on the ball, and I'd probably never had that much freedom to be able to say the trust to say we trust you to go and score goals. And I feel like there's the hard work when we don't have the ball, but when we have the ball, that freedom to express ourselves is massive. And having that trust in both Dean and Stuart, that I know I can come here and express myself, where other teams, you don't really know, if you don't have relationships with managers, you don't know how they like to play. They can tell you one thing and stuff starts going to pot and then the whole philosophy changes. But to be fair to them, they play football the right way and it gets results, and they've been successful in their managing careers.
Do you have any individual goals for yourself? Of course, when we spoke a lot with the new signings that we've had this season, they say, "Oh, we want to get promotion," and that's more of a team thing. Do you have any individual goals that you've got set in your mind? Any sort of numbers of goals, assists, anything? I know it may be hard to reveal, but do you have any at least in your mind, range-wise?
Um, to be honest, I always like to set massive goals because I feel like if you don't, then if I said I wanted to score 20 goals um, and I scored 20, I feel like there's nowhere to go from there. To be honest, I scored 20 at Braintree. I feel like if I have an injury-free season, I'd like to be the top goal scorer in the league. If I'm honest, I've been there before, and it's a good place to be in, where you're at the top of the goal scoring, and more importantly, to help our team win win games and goals win games. And if I can be a massive part of that, for me personally and the team, I'll be happy.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for doing the interview, Phil, and good luck for the season.
Cheers, thank you.